Hey guys, we are back again at KOAN School. I'm going to start the video off facing away this time because I'm going to show you around. So let's go ahead and start with the obvious. We are going to start with the fish tanks, which are doing mighty fine. You can see we got all our water currently in here. The standpipe is almost full on this one. Definitely full on that back one, so I think we're going to have to regulate the water flow going to that tank back there. Originally, we were supposed to have these guys act as the standpipe, as like the indicator for the water should be, but I guess we got ahead of ourselves, and the water line only came up to where the drain valve was. So, as you can see, that's like, you know, here on the tank. So we had to put in a standpipe, and then we're going to do kind of like a sort of like waste suction method, where you take a pipe a little bit bigger than this one, put it all the way down there, have the middle pipe exposed, have the other one, or have that pipe exposed, this one submerged, and then create a series of little holes in the bottom to kind of suck the waste up from the base. So that's going on. We've got our air tubing in there. Jared's working on the blowers, but we've got our tubing running to our tanks. We're gonna have air line in there. For the cone clarifiers, we have our baffles installed. These had to do custom baffles. We just have uniseals on here and schedule 40 PVC as a kind of a skeleton base. This will help direct the waste when it's coming out of the pipe here, so that it just hits this wall, falls to the base, and then here make sure that nothing residual kind of comes up from the bottom. Exits out here. We have our bioreactors right here, which will filter out fine particulate and allow the bacteria to colonize. We had to use a putty to seal up the uniseals. We were getting some leakage there, so that of course flows here into the degassing chamber, where we're going to have our coldness media. Then that runs to the beds, and the beds have been I'm not gonna lie guys, kind of a headache. We have our exit pipe, we have our air tubing. This is the air tubing line headed to the back. Here's the inlet pipe headed this way. Now the reason why we've been having so much trouble is because the liner is like it's leaking all the time. So what we've done here is on our drain, we have put waterproofing putty all around the base, and we've used Flex Seal to spray everything. It's a rubberizing sealing agent. It'll take about 2 days to dry, to cure completely. So we've got that over every exposed crack and cranny up here. We've done the same thing over on these guys. So lesson learned, do not put your drains right against the wall over here, okay? These things are almost impossible to tighten. They've been leaking, so it's just been a big headache. So we've got this one done. We've got these guys done, and these we're letting the JB weld cure before we hit it with the Flex Seal. They only take about an hour or so to cure, so I think before we leave, we're gonna go ahead and hose them down, get that sorted. So during projects like this, when you're testing for leaks, very important to have a pump of some kind to drain any of the tanks. So we have enough water in the system to kind of fill a section. So whenever the troughs are full, the fish tanks are empty, and vice versa. So we came here this morning, we drained all the troughs, which is about as simple as just plugging it into the power, sticking the hose down to the drain, and letting it just pump the water into the sump. And then the sump has a float valve, which when it lifts up, activates the pump. I can even show you guys. Right now it's tilted down, but if I lean down here and I pull it up, you can hear it click. See? There it goes. You can hear the water coming out. So, oh, one thing about the design that we've changed is we have plugged these 90-degree elbows on the inlet to kind of create a swirling effect. So when the water comes out, it's going to kind of push against the wall of the tank here, spin around, and create this kind of nice vortex, little mini vortex. So that's where we're at. So hopefully the next time I talk to you guys, those leaks will be gone, and we'll finally get to see the system running in full. So hopefully we'll see you guys with that good news in mind. All right, take care. Bye.